Hey guys, it's Brian from 2Fab here. Today we are with Brittany Young. We're going to talk all about season 3 of Glow. I love this show. You're Carmen on the show, alter ego, Machu Picchu. This season, I watched the whole thing already. Netflix gave me the preview link and it was so good.
I haven't seen it.
Well, you will love
Fine.
it.
Yes.
But I wanted to know for you guys, because this is season 3, the characters on the show are clearly very comfortable in their wrestling moves by now, maybe too comfortable in
Yeah.
certain parts. For you guys as actors, does it get easier?
You know what? There is a sense of like coming home. Like you go in and you kind of remember the moves. Like we progress way faster than I think Shauna Duggins, our stunt coordinator, and Chavo Guerrero Jr., our wrestling coordinator, ever think we're going to. But most of the time it's on us. Like we come in and we want to do bigger moves. We want to go better. We want to go like really flashy, and they have to kind of rein us in. But this year it's like we don't have that much wrestling in there. I mean, I still wrestle a ton, but like as a group, it's not that much wrestling. So this year it was really exciting to get back in there and be like, yes, I haven't wrestled in a couple episodes. Let's do everything.
And how extreme is the training when you are going for some of these bigger set pieces?
I mean, it kind of depends. So we start training a month before we start shooting.
Okay.
We train 5 days a week, 3 to 4 hours a day, depending.
Okay.
But then as the season goes on, if you have a wrestling scene, then that's when you kind of start training again. So like, I have a wrestling scene at some point in the show that is like the biggest one we've ever done. And me and my partner for that, no spoilers, we literally had, I think, about 3 or 4 times to practice, and we only practiced once together.
Okay.
So we pulled it off.
I know one of the things we can talk about broadly
Yes.
is that in one episode you guys all switch roles,
Yeah.
which was so much fun to watch. I imagine for you it was a blast to do as well.
It was, because it was funny. We secretly were told who we were gonna be, and they're like, okay, like keep it to yourself, like it's fine. We told each other, like immediately when we found out, and I was very excited to figure out who I turned into, but also extremely nervous because she is one of the biggest characters we have on the show, and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna live up to that. And to top it all off, the day I shot that, she was in the audience.
Nice. No
Like,
pressure.
yeah, and she was just sitting there. I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be so embarrassing. And she was crying, laughing. Her husband was there. He was crying, laughing. They both came up to me and said how great of a job I did. So
Nailed it.
nailed it.
And now for you, you did mention that it's not all wrestling. There's
Yeah.
definitely less of it this season. What can you tell us about Carmen's arc this season?
Well,
She's got a lot going on.
she's got a lot going on. I mean, we start the season, she's upset. Like, she just lost her best friend and her roommate. Actually, both of her best friends,
At the
you
same
know.
time.
Yeah, and she's trying to fill that void of having like the one empty bed out of all the girls. She goes out, she leans into Vegas, she's partying. They never said she was drinking or anything, but she comes home pretty hungover.
it's Vegas.
Yeah, we can only assume. But she starts leaning into that, and as the season goes on, we find her realizing, no, she does want to wrestle. Like, she needs to get back to her roots. She needs to figure out, is Glow the place that she needs to be? And if it's not, what is she gonna do? So yeah, she does have a lot going on.
We got a clip of you and Cherry Bang getting ready to go into a mud wrestling event.
Yes.
And your aliases are
Chitara and Kumara?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thundercats.
Thundercats a go!
What was that scene like for
my
you guys to film? I mean,
It was a crazy, because again, I think Sidel and I only had 1 day to rehearse in the mud prior.
Okay.
So it was just trying to figure out how to stabilize ourselves to do all these big moves.
Yeah.
And of course, the day of, we go in and shoot, and just because, like, you can't go in and get muddy and then start all over again.
No.
Like, you have to shoot it in a sequence. So we were expecting to do like maybe 15, 20 takes of this, and they gave us 2. And we were like, we want to go again. And they're like, no, go take a shower. And we're like,
Yeah.
what? Like, I think we really got into it and wanted to, you know, mess with each other and make it look as cool as possible. Because, like, it was something on her bucket list she always wanted to do. And I personally, I mean, mud wrestling in itself is a very kind of sexualized thing, and for them to give that to the plus size girl and be like, we ain't making it a thing, just go in there, like, I was really proud to do that.
yeah.
So
And I think that the scene itself is done in such a fun
oh
way.
yeah, it's so fun.
You're
It's
going
so
in there
fun.
with all the moves.
Yeah.
And
You know, like, we are trying to be really good wrestlers. I'm like,
Yeah.
ugh. But
covered in mud.
yeah, longest showers of my life.
And now whole thing takes place in Vegas.
Yes.
for you, do you have a crazy Vegas experience? No, we got to get you out there and do it again.
I'm Carmen. I like in real life. No, I've been to Vegas like 3 times,
Okay.
and I've never done it right. Like I go to the pool, I take a nap, I go to the piano bar,
Yeah.
and then I'm done.
Okay.
Like I've done 1 penny slot.
So no gambling.
No gambling, but we learned this year.
Yeah.
So
Did
maybe
you
I'll
pick
go
up
back.
some?
Well, we did 1 craps scene,
Yep.
and then we learned, some of us girls learned blackjack because all the tables were around, so we're like, let's just play, but I don't know if I have the stomach for it.
Yeah.
Like I get sad.
It's if
Yeah.
you're there too long and start looking
Oh,
around
yeah.
and you're like, oh, it's been hours.
Yeah, it's too dark.
Now, lastly, I got to ask about Gina Davis joining the cast this season. Huge fan myself. Love seeing her in it. What was it like for you? Or what was your reaction when you first learned she'd be in it?
I mean, I was really excited, and I tried to play it very cool when she got to say, like, hi, Gina, welcome to Glow. Like, my name's Brittany. Inside, I'm like, oh my God, Gina Davis. She was so sweet. The first day, she's like, I need to take a group picture. Like, she's a fan of the show,
Nice.
which makes it even better because she comes in knowing exactly like what she's getting into. But to keep the vagueness, she has one scene where I just like,
Yeah.
you're a goddess. I don't, and like we like locked eyes and I winked at her and she came out after me, she was like, that was great. And I was like, yes, you're so good. But she's such a professional. She's so sweet and kind, and she really does
Yeah.
do a really good job this year.
Now, I know exactly what scene you're talking about. and-
Everyone will know.
Yeah.
I'm expecting all the GIFs, the memes, GIF?
GIF? We go GIF. I think you're supposed to say GIF.
All the GIFs. I'm waiting for it. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I think everyone out there will love it.
Yeah.
New season drops August 9th on Friday. Can't wait for everyone else to see it. Thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
in here today.